Hello everybody, and welcome back to Legacies of Caine. It's been a little bit of a break. Yes, we don't have an extra person here. The shadow Leslie that you see in the corner there isn't actually there, and will probably disappear if I need to have it disappear. But no, we will be having another person joining us, hopefully next week. The only thing is this week they had a doctor's appointment, so couldn't really move it around with their own schedule. So... yes, but we're going to dive in and set up for our new person to get here, and we'll return to where we were. So, for those of you who are a little out of sort with it, our band of vampires have been going on a number of missions for the various people in charge, kind of driven into them. It all started with a trip to Philadelphia from their hometown in New York. Then it was a trip to London, where they got to spend some time, steal a staff, make friends with Dracula.
What? Wait, that was Dracula?
Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I think he said it at some point in time.
Man, spoilers. Jeez.
Then get on a geas by him, a quest from him, which led you on a slight world chase from... his own home, his own castle in Romania, to India, to Kyrgyzstan, and back to Chicago then, all looking for this sword. Which you recovered a different sword along the way, and upon returning to New York, you learned that a old friend of theirs from Philadelphia, who may or may not be behind one of their allies disappearing, has the other sword. They made a deal with said person. Well, technically it was a mummy. And, they have effectively dealt with a possible threat. Not gotten rid of. Dealt with the possible threat of an antediluvian. For now. No one wants him to wake up fully.
Just yet.
Yeah. Have him return in, like, a couple of centuries. When, you know, laser weapons are common or something. Easier to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Or after Dunce figured out how to use this new sword.
Yeah.
Hey, I figured it out. I have to drink the weird gem blood, and then I'm all powerful. It's great.
Yes. Well,
I may be, like, cursed, but, you know.
And the sword has to drink something's blood in order to get it in the gem blood.
Yeah. It's a whole process.
Yeah. Anyway,
yeah.
Upon dealing with Simice, and you were betrayed to a degree by your Kai Institute allies, have escaped from them.
Allies.
Yes. Expected betrayal. You raced away through the sewers as what remains of Simice was basically melting away, making sure that it was a lot more difficult to traverse the area, as previously you'd been walking on, like, flesh. Yeah.
Yep.
Delicious.
Yeah, I mean, you were kind of inside him before he withdrew back into a singular body.
But the problem was I hadn't paid him first.
Exactly.
You can chuck a coin at him.
I mean, it doesn't really work if you just throw money at someone.
That's disappointing.
I mean, would that work with you?
Dawn might kill you. Dawn would kill a man. Dawn has done that a few times.
Dawn has killed plenty of people.
Yeah.
And then having basically traversed a large cistern? I think it would be called cistern.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah. Which is hopefully separating you from your former, in quotations, allies.
Yeah, specifically the charcoal penumbral twirlers.
It would have been better if it was quicker, but he has the black spiral dancer.
Yeah, but I have to keep making up new ones.
Yeah.
It becomes more difficult.
Yeah.
You just what you need is you just need a dice roller and just a list of ones, so they just do different combinations every time.
But there's only so many things that mean similar things to Twilight. Like, that's what sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, Dancers, no problem. Black, no problem. Twilight...
No, it's Black Spiral. It's Spiral, though.
Oh, Spiral, that's right.
Yeah, still.
Whatever.
It's fine. Anyway, and you were confronted by a man whose description you had heard before. A gruff, a hairy, man, long claws, red eyes, looking very unhappy and asking for a sword. And that is where we left off last time.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't like angry men asking for my sword. I found that. That's fine.
So, will you give me my sword? Or will I have...
Will you deal with the Black Spiral Dancers?
What?
Oh,
I point across the cistern.
He is going to kind of like just be staring you down and make a hand motion as a number of the mercenaries with him go to deal with said things and hold it off. As he then kind of just approaches you, Nathan. The sword.
Excellent. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Nathan. Who are you?
The owner of that blade.
Oh?
A man whose patience is running out. Very quickly.
That's interesting. Isn't this the sword of Dracula? Are you Dracula?
Wait, did we meet Dracula?
No. But that sword has not been in his possession for many years, and has been in mine.
So it's not actually yours. You're
Did you
just
steal it
holding
from
it
me?
for him.
Ah, you're looking after it. Okay, I get it.
Okay. So if we give it to you, you'll take it back to him, correct? Or your previous associate, let me look it up, hold on. Why can I only think of Ganache? No. Durgeson. Are you going to return it to Durgeson?
She has no claim on such blade.
Why is that?
Because the creator of things entrusted me to watch it, to look after it, when its owner would not. I have done that. I have claimed it as my own, and I require it still. There is much to do.
Did you say the creator of things, or the creator of it?
Creator of it.
Oh.
One of them.
Okay. I'm actually very curious who made them. Because it wasn't Durgeson. Was it?
She was involved, but you don't think as directly as
right.
Others. You know.
Right. That's why I'm asking.
There were many that forged that weapon. A weapon of blood. Whose master, former master, used it incorrectly.
Oh.
It is required to take down An enemy, a powerful one.
Okay. Which one?
I have no need to tell you anything. Will you give the sword, or will I have to pry it from your dead hands?
See, I don't think that would be a good idea. Oh, you're old. You know, no offense. It's a good thing for us. But do you like explosives?
He's not making any kind of, like, no effect in his face or anything, you know.
Okay, because I really like explosives.
I'm a big fan.
Mm-hmm. Hold on. Out of character. Is water, like, really bad for us, or
Only
is it just...
certain types of vampires, and as far as you know, not him. Because gang
And not either of us?
No.
Okay. So... I turn around and look at how are the Black Spiral dancers doing?
They have not crossed the cistern. It seems as though the mercenaries are doing well to hold them off from getting a good traction. The Harbinger of Skulls that was with them is kind of also giving them support. It seems to be kind of stalematey right now if you just quickly look back.
Okay. So it doesn't look like either side is specifically going to win.
No, not at the moment.
Okay. See, I love explosives. And you're going to have a lot of trouble finding the sword in a giant pile of rubble.
He's kind of sneering.
If you survive the explosions. Because, like, I've seen what an explosion does to another vampire, and, whoo, boy. It left a mess. But she recovered from it really nicely, don't you think?
I'm doing fine. And that was just one explosive, and it was pretty small.
Mm-hmm.
These ones are much bigger.
So, how about this? We were planning on arranging something with Jurgensen. And she actually gave us an idea of where to go to find them. So, why don't you go ahead and let us deal with Jurgensen, and then we won't inconvenience you with the explosion. Because you can always find us and try and take it from us another time. Otherwise, it's, you know, excavation crews, city damage, all that kind of stuff. We don't want that.
Okay.
What role is this going to be?
Yeah.
Well, it's either charisma or manipulation. I'm pretty sure.
He's doing something in the meantime, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
I don't like that either.
I liked it when it was just a crocodile, and I could deal with that.
Okay. So, you see a shift in his form as it starts to get more and more feral. He transforms into a horrible beast creature that seems almost a combination of a bear and a wolf, but almost werewolf-like.
Yep.
Weather.
That's wonderful.
I don't like webbers. I'm not a fan. Can they swim?
He doesn't seem to be a werebear, if that's something that actually does exist. Whatever he is, it is still horrifying.
Okay. Like, horrifying, you need to roll horrifying, or just horrifying, we don't want to look at it anymore horrifying?
Well, I'm trying to figure out if he gets anything extra. He gets a lot of physical statistics. Bite and claws do aggravated damage. Extra.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. A couple other powers instantaneously manifested from other kind of things. Okay. Oh yes, he is quite intimidating. His social attributes are all 1. Good to know.
Oh.
Friendly fellow, then.
Okay.
And not that it matters for you, he's very prone to frenzying in this form.
Yeah, no, that doesn't matter to me very much at all, because he's already probably going to try and kill me.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get murdered either way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright. Then... Oh, I gotta figure out how much blood he can spend per turn, because he's doing a couple of things here. Where is that chart? It's under generation. God, I don't even remember the numbers for stuff anymore. Damn it.
Oh no.
It's like, where in this book was something? Damn it. I
would offer to help, but I also don't really want to know what the numbers are for the thing we're about to potentially fight and or try to escape.
I'm thinking swimming looks fun.
I'm thinking, let's see if we can dodge around him and run down the hallway, because then it'll put him between us and the blast.
That's a good idea.
Oh, 270. Good. Thank you for giving me a page number.
Oh, thank God, that's a page number.
That's his health.
Here we go.
That's his blood points.
Oh, good! He can activate both as the 6th generation. 6 blood points per turn. Great. Ha.
6th. That is slightly better than I thought it was going to be.
Blood pool
and
max.
Still bad.
30.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm already injured from the last fight.
Yeah. You will also see then, as he does that, the skin of the beast he is. You see it almost take like a stone-like sheen to it.
Oh no.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is pretty dope.
Well,
That's cool.
He's got incredibly high-level protein powers, and he's using them all because he's awesome that way.
I'm sorry, I just heard he's got incredible protein powder.
I heard the same thing.
I'm sorry, I keep calling it protein. It's protein. It's protein. I have to remember. I call it protein.
I like protein powers. He lifts.
Yeah.
I mean, that might make.
Took some pre-workout. Like,
do you even shift, bro?
Do you even shift, bro? Yeah.
Okay.
I am afraid.
Surprisingly, he doesn't have potence. Huh. Oh, he gets his strength from changing into a beast monster. There you go.
That makes sense. And also sucks. But it makes sense.
Kinda wish he didn't.
Uh-huh.
It really does.
Okay.
Well, he's no longer speaking. He's just sort of staring at you and growling at this point in time.
That makes complete sense. When I see this, I want to be like, hallway, and then hope that she gets what I mean, and try to sort of distract him as I try and get around him and start running.
Which way are you running?
Like I said, I'm trying to go past him and run down the hallway.
Yeah.
Away from the cistern, so that I can blow the C4.
Okay.
And catch him in between us and the blast.
Okay. Let's see here. Oh. I'm gonna have a contested roll here, because he's gonna try to grab you as you move by.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I have his stats.
Yeah. That's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Okay, I guess, let's say you could probably do dexterity athletics. He will roll the same.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting roll. Oh, he probably he's got at least one more. He probably would have thrown it. Let's see. What's his stats? Probably would have pushed them all up. Gets 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Can I spend a blood point to use celerity?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna only take one extra action. So it's only... So I still get to add my 2 of celerity. And I get to do something else. Any various modifiers?
It's a contested roll, so just DC difficulty 6.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you did get one success.
Yup.
Okay.
I imagine he probably has more.
Yes, he quite thoroughly, as you kind of just like almost try to slip by, he kind of like just puts out this huge clawed hand and kind of grabs you by the scruff, kind of like lifting you up of your, like the scruff of your clothes.
Oh.
Okay. Can I use my second celerity action to dodge out of the way of his hand and get another roll?
Okay. I see what you're trying to do here. Roll me your dexterity dodge.
Okay.
I believe.
Still gonna be the same thing. Ooh.
Better.
That is a lot better.
Yes. Okay, so this is what's going to happen. He's going to kind of try to grab you by... what are you wearing right now, anyway?
I'm wearing my normal cape, hat, and suit.
So the way he grabs
armored.
you, what you do is you slip out of your cape. So he has your cape now. Like, as you kind of fall down into, like, the sewage water, and that's now kind of down below here, that's freshly flowing. From probably being blocked up by lots of...
Flesh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baby goodness. Alright, I have to try and get past him now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was hoping that my ability to distract him would make it a little bit easier for you.
Well, he has the cape now. It's a great distraction.
Mm-hmm. Good luck.
Okay.
Okay, you're gonna try to run past, then?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna try and run past.
Okay.
I'm gonna go the way that Nathan went, the same side, since he's got the cape in that hand.
Alright. So... Okay. He's gonna use his next action to as you're running by, he's gonna throw the cape at you.
God damn it!
Yeah. So you're getting hit in the face with cape.
It's really annoying because that's what I wanted to do to him if he dropped the cape. The goal was just to get it in his face.
That's what he's doing to you.
Yeah, apparently he's too smart.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the good news is having a cape over your face is significantly better than having his hand over your face.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'll take the cape any day of the week. Like.
Please also roll me dexterity athletics as you are getting hit with cape.
Don't give me academics. Give me athletics. I was like, do I have to be smart to do this? Is that a thing?
It is apparently. Alright, so what you do is you basically pull up the sword, which is in your hand, and kind of cut through Nathan's cape.
Oh, Nathan, I'm so sorry.
I don't care. I've got 6 in the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just like kind of like getting like a big slash through it with a sudden reaction and allowing you to like kind of like slide by him. So you are on the other side of him.
Dawn has always needed a sword. That's just been the thing, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan, blow him up. Get him.
All right. So... I need to roll some things here.
Should we do a,
Let's roll
initiative?
Yes, let us roll initiative while I'm remembering for us to actually roll initiative now.
So, for anyone who doesn't remember, that's dexterity plus wits plus celerity.
Thank you.
Yep.
Plus celerity? Yeah, because it's a dexterity check. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, I forget that dexterity and wits are on that same thing, so I have to ask Reddit how to...
Just either do something of
You
4 or do extra 4 dice or something.
Yeah, just do a skill that has the same amount of dice as your wits.
What is my wits? My wits is 3. What do I have in 3? Alright, melee. There you go.
And then make
There
sure
we
you
go.
also add the 3 for, or 2 or however many you have for celerity.
I forgot to have that up.
2.
Boop. Ha!
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. He goes first, anyway.
Yo.
By the by.
That's great.
Let's see here. He's gonna do a couple of things. Let's see what he gets for that.
I don't want him to do a couple. I want him to do no thing.
Absolutely no things, please.
Oh, okay. Well, good to know.
Doesn't sound good. Doesn't sound good to know.
Mm-mm.
Ooh, he's gonna do that. That sounds cool.
Oh.
I have to figure out how that works now. Yep. It's been so long, I gotta look up a lot of stuff to remember all these powers.
Oh yeah, I've completely forgotten everything.
There are
I never
two
remember things
things.
in the first place, but you know.
There are 2 things I have not forgotten. And I'm hoping that I can use both of them.
Explosives
Yep.
Oh!
and other explosives.
Nope.
Alright,
We used the other explosives.
goddamn.
Alright then. So let me roll this. Let's see what bonuses he has. Oh, that's so nice. 1, 2... Okay. Each of you can please roll me wits plus alertness.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Dawn, what's your willpower?
My willpower is... fine.
Ooh.
It is currently 3.
What's
I
your
used one
total?
4 is total.
Did you
Oh,
add one for... Oh, do we add one for this? Or only every day? Never mind.
every session.
Oh.
So you do
Oh,
each
alright.
get one way.
I'm at 4 then.
Good news is, you don't forget he exists completely.
Yay!
He disappears from your view, Dawn. Nathan,
Alright.
he becomes ghost-like figure to you.
Like Okay. Would I recognize this as him becoming incorporeal, or would I recognize this as him being,
You
like,
use Obfuscate.
stealthy?
You recognize this might be a more powerful version of Obfuscate than you have.
Okay. So,
It is very hard to target him right now, basically.
got it. But it's not that he's, like, insubstantial.
No.
Okay.
It's just that your mind can't quite grasp where he is anymore.
Got it.
And Dawn he's gone. He disappeared.
I'm just confused. I'm just like, oh, good, we're safe. We're fine.
If you'd gotten one more success, you would have forgotten he even existed.
Alright, that would have been pretty good.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
So he did that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And he'll do this, because that will make it very easily.
No, don't do that.
Well, we'll
Whatever
see.
that is, don't do it.
He's gonna do it.
God damn it.
He's gonna do it to Dawn.
Yeah, I gathered that. I'm already pretty hurt.
Okay. Good news is, it's not as many dice as he could have.
Bad news is, it's at least one dice.
Yeah, he probably is actually not going to use this one right now. Just because he'd be very low pool. That probably won't work. Okay, and we'll just... he's going to start seemingly ignoring you, Nathan, and moving over towards Dawn. It looks like he's going for the blade. What he's going to do is he's going to move over to her, and the shadowy form is going to try to reach out for the blade. Please give me strength? I guess?
Yes, strength.
You can do strength, athletics, or strength melee. You will be difficulty 8, as you do not know you're being assaulted.
I got melee.
Uh-huh.
Another thing to remember, you can also spend a point of willpower to automatically succeed on something.
In this case, it would just add as extra success, because it's a contested roll. But it may make the difference.
I'm not gonna do that yet. I'll save that for, when I'm dying. Which may happen after this one.
Yeah, he cannot...
Shall see.
Yep.
Well,
Yep, he's got that sword.
He's got that sword. I don't know if I've got a roll to get that sword, I'm just saying.
Yeah. He gets minus.
Let's...
I mean, he could theoretically roll a bunch of ones.
He did not.
My roll luck is back.
He got a decent number of successes in this case. So,
Yay.
all of a sudden the sword will just fly out of your hand and be like, just floating in the air.
Now I know where he is. He's giving himself away. That was my plan all along.
But you don't know that he's like, is he invisible? Well, I mean, you generally know an area.
Yeah,
alright.
I can see where the arm ends, you know?
What are you two doing then? You're both up around the same time.
Damn it, Nathan doesn't have a cape anymore, so I can't throw that.
I was thinking the exact same goddamn thing.
Get him
Like,
time. Oh, do we have like pocket sand or pocket glitter or something we can throw at him so we can see him?
If you were
Going
going
in a wheelbarrow.
If you had been going to a nightclub, maybe, but you might have had glitter.
I think I might get my shotgun out and shoot at where I'm seeing that sword float.
Okay.
You know, if it please, I might be able to see it.
True.
Say it Dex Firearms?
It's Dex Firearms. What is the normal difficulty for a shotgun? That is a good question that I'm going to ask.
Oh yeah, we have to deal with the shotgun stuff again now.
Yes.
I always forget that stuff.
Go index, please, for firearms. Hey, firearms. Hey, I think I'm close to the firearms chart. Probably. That might be too far. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Shotgun. Damage 8. Rate 3. I guess it's normal difficulty, but oh boy. I'll give you difficulty 8 to shoot it because again,
okay.
you have an idea where part of him might be.
Yeah, I can just see the sword.
Yeah. You see nothing else, unlike like Nathan, who actually sees something.
8.
We can both see the sword, correct?
This is not my day.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a lot of zeros.
You shot. Some spray came out, hit the roof. Some like dust and rocks fell down, and that seemed to be that.
Yeah.
Nathan?
Okay.
Nathan, you're
I don't know if
carry
this
now.
is going to work, because he's probably got, like, Eyes of the Beast or something. But I might be able to get a slight advantage if I obfuscate and try and, like, slide up near him and then, like, wrench the sword out of his claws.
Okay.
So I'm going to spend 2 blood points, 1 to use obfuscation and 1 to use celerity.
Okay.
And I'm going to use Unseen Presence, which basically turns me invisible.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do a Wits Stealth opposed by his alertness or whatever with I don't know what modifiers for any kind of advanced seeing he's got.
Yes. Let me just make a basic roll here and then figure out what the hell the extra is going to be. Perception alertness for him. If you want to roll yours, we'll see how well that does, and then I can figure out if I have to figure out what the dice pool modifier would be.
Okay. Boop.
Okay, 4 successes. Good. All right. So, let's see here. Okay. So I do have to figure out stuff.
And then I think I'm trying to, like, dexterously rip it out rather than just brute force yank it.
Yeah. And I have to figure out... Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Huh. Oh, that makes it easy. There we go. And with that one... Oh, okay. Good to know. All right, figured that out. I assume it would be that, I guess. Okay, let me check his stats. Okay. Maybe that. Is that enough of a reduction to make a difference? This is a tough one. Because he gains heightened senses as the Auspect ability, but it doesn't tell me, because Auspect says the heightened senses reduces difficulty equals your Auspect's level, but it doesn't say he has to have Auspects with this in order for it to work, even though he does have it. So do I counter it as what his Protean level would be, because it's technically a Protean power, which the reduction difficulty would be yes. Or do I do the lower number, and that actually makes a difference now for the decision? God. Okay, you're attempting to grab it away from him?
Yes.
I guess roll me your Dex Athletics.
Could I go with either Brawl or Melee?
You could. You could go for Brawl, I'll say, because you don't have a weapon to do it with. Like, you don't have a weapon you can use to do Melee.
Gotcha.
Unless you were trying to disarm him with that. And the other thing is, it will be still difficulty 8 for you because of his shadowy form. So it's still hard to, like, figure out where his exact hands are to grab it without interfering with him.
Okay.
I believe.
I got 2.
It's 2 more than I've rolled on anything.
I'm trying, Dawn.
You gotta carry Dawn out of here.
Okay. He still has hold of it, but you
can I use willpower to give me extra successes?
You can give yourself 1. In a contested roll, willpower helps a little bit, but not a huge amount. So it's, if you think if you're close enough to him, I would say, you know, judgment on your end, whether you think you'd want to use it in this case or not.
So was that an opposed roll?
This was an opposed roll, yes.
Okay. Did I get any advantage for being stealthy or for her distracting him with the shotgun?
Some.
Okay.
But unfortunately, you don't know how much.
Right.
So you don't know how many successes he got.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Boom. 3 successes.
Alright. Let me see here. Okay. Okay. So what happens is you do manage to kind of catch him off guard to a degree. Just because, you know, Dawn all of a sudden, like, blasted up into the roof. Things are falling down. It's not that you disarm the sword from him now. It's that you get a good grip of it, and now the both of you, like, he's got, like, the blade of it, and you manage to grab the hilt. But it looks like he's got a good grip on it, and it's not bothering him, at least at the moment, at very least. Because you don't have, like, a sword-wielding grip. You kind of have, like, your 2 hands on the one
hanging
end.
on it?
Well, you kind of, like, he didn't expect the sudden weight, so it came down with his arm, you know? It didn't, like, wrench him down, but his arm, like, went down.
Right.
Like, oh! You know, so you're down on the ground, holding the hilt sideways, you know, as he's got the other end of it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think that was my turn, because I was using the power and doing a thing.
I have to roll something to help you out.
Oh, can I yell one word?
Sure.
Ryan!
I missed Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
He should be a bit further back, with
Yes.
the minigun somewhat damaged.
Yes.
I forgot
I
that he
recall-
had a minigun.
Reasonably damaged.
Okay. How much would that be? Okay. Let's turn you on 8, so it's 3. So 1, 2, 3, we'll say. That'll be 7. Okay. I will then roll something else.
Hey, Dawn,
So
I have a really bad idea.
we always tend to.
I've split these.
So he's holding a sword by the blade.
All right. All of a sudden, you will see 3 black tendrils emerge from the walls and wrap around each of his arms and his neck.
Oh, hey!
Oh,
That's right! Leslie's here!
Yes.
yeah! I forgot about Leslie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't, but I thought we were just going to ignore
Yeah,
that.
I thought we were just gonna pretend like he died tragically, saving our
Uh-huh.
lives. Like,
Uh,
he fell in the water back
He
there,
still
we
has a
just
chance
left
to
him.
do that.
Anyway.
Alright. Oh, never been so happy.
So, he's also going to do something else.
Ooh.
Good.
In the meantime, yeah, you know what? Ryan is going to lay down suppressive fire down the entire thing. Bullets are going to start flying down the tunnel to the center of it. Just like large weapons fire. Because the thing is damaged, he's injured, he can't really carry it anymore. He's got it like lying on the ground, like in the sewage water, kind of aiming it up, trying to fire it. So it's not doing a lot.
He's trying.
Yes.
Coming out of 10 for
Hey.
effort, like.
That's very distracting.
Yes,
is very
oh, yeah,
distracting.
I'm very distracted now.
So, you're going to see Viktor kind of tear at the tendrils, trying to rip them apart. Let me just see what he's going to do.
Technically, we don't know that that's Viktor. He never introduced himself.
I know. Technically. Let's go. How much health does he have? 4? And it uses his stuff, so he doesn't have that.
Is he only using one hand to rip at the tentacles, or did he let go of the sword?
He's using the one hand to, like, kind of rip at the tentacles.
Okay.
He manages to take out the 2 on each of his arms, you know, so he, like, scratches at the one. He kind of just, like, grabs at the one kind of up at his shoulder, like, tears it off. The one that seems a little strong around his neck, he does some damage to it. And then it looks like he basically uses one of his actions to avoid large amounts of gunfire, which probably all of you will have to worry about. Anyway,
Well,
what are you guys doing?
So he's holding the sword by the blade, right?
Yes.
And I just jerked it.
Yes.
Has he bled on it?
You haven't seen him bleed on it. Seems like that tough, stony skin has helped protecting him.
Okay.
And perhaps a bunch of fortitude he normally has anyway.
That kind of makes sense. Even against the magic sword? Isn't this the one that's supposed to be good against antediluvians?
It's supposed to
Or
be good against.
Methuselah's?
It's supposed to be good against very powerful things, but the way that it's supposed to work is you're also supposed to consume the blood of many in order to gain power in order to defeat them.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
Which the reason why it was supposed to work on Simiche is Simiche had consumed the blood of many in order to become what he was. So when you're trying to, you know, you're basically using his own power against him, kind of thing.
Got it.
So
Okay.
for this guy, he's one being with not only one type of blood, and you probably used a lot of your blood in order to, like, murder something,
Okay.
to get rid of something before.
All right.
You have to remember that Dracula attempted to sacrifice, like, I think it was, like, either 100 or 1,000 people in order to gain this sort enough power to, like, slay the powerful demon. He didn't kill enough people. Ritually.
Okay.
Wasn't murderous enough.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the book. The peasants caught on and got angry with torches.
Goddamn angry peasants.
I know.
All right. Can I attempt to wriggle it out of his hand again?
Sure.
Okay.
I will help.
Okay.
We can both grab the hill and both pull.
Alright, then both roll, please.
What are we rolling? Because I'm the worst.
Is it still difficulty 8?
Still difficulty 8. Well, yes. It's...
Actually, we're not trying to do anything to him anymore.
Mhm.
I'm just holding onto the hilt, and she's just grabbing the hilt.
So you're just trying to, like, wrench it away, basically.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So...
we're trying to jerk off the sword, basically.
Yes.
Roll
Yeah.
difficulty 6.
What are we rolling? Is it strength melee?
I'm rolling Dex Brawl.
Ooh, that's a better idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's a much better idea.
Oops. That was
2,
the wrong one. Hold on.
8.
There. Oh.
Wow!
Oh! How did I mess up a Dex Brew?
Oh, you have a difficulty 8, though.
Oh, were we not supposed to do the 8? Oh, I thought we were doing the 8. I blanked.
Even if I
I'm the
didn't
worst.
include that, that's still a
Negative
botch.
1.
Yeah.
You still...
What the hell?
Botch.
I've never botched this much in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You know
think
what,
I've ever
Dawn's
not
just-
botched this much in my life.
Yeah, Dawn's just having a bad day.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's... Do you also have your penalties for the damage you've taken in there?
Oh, I have no idea.
Maybe not. And besides,
God,
I'm gonna
yeah.
have due to 5, 6, 7, 9.
It should automatically take the health levels into account, right?
I don't think.
I don't think it is.
Does it
Yeah.
not?
I don't think it takes the health penalties into account. But
Okay.
Well, I
Anyway.
fucked up either way.
Okay. I still have to get numbers because I need Netsu.
Yeah, we're not going to succeed on this one.
Leslie,
You
save
might,
us.
because
Well, that's a good point. He is getting choked out at the moment.
okay, and then I have to roll. Oh, good roll for you. So what happens is all of a sudden, as you're kind of pulling away, and Dawn, you fall over into the sludge. You know, you just
Yeah.
slip back. You're
I
down.
just
You're just like face planting. You're like underfoot. But Nathan, as you see this, and you can feel like, you know, it's clawed away at the tentacles a lot, and it's like, you know, turning its attention towards you. All of a sudden, this, out of nowhere, this blade slashes into his arm, as if someone is waiting for that moment.
Oh, hey.
And
Leslie.
he lets go of it. So. He'll just say, run.
Who, Leslie?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm running.
Okay.
I trust Leslie.
You will have to give me text athletics then, because
I'm on the ground.
You're on the ground. Nathan, what are you doing?
As I'm running, I will call back, don't forget our surprise!
So for the damage stuff, I should just not include my celerity, because that's the 2 points that I minus for...
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I can stand up!
Okay. Yes, you managed to kind of flip up, but you're a little behind as you see Leslie standing there with a button.
No, Leslie! I'm gonna be so sad.
And there is a massive explosion.
I miss Leslie already.
Mm-hmm. And then we'll go to break as there's a massive explosion.
No.
And the fate of Leslie and Viktor and all those dudes over there and the Black Spiral Dancers, unknown to you. But also, you're probably getting blown up a little bit too.
Yeah.
I'm a little exploded again.
Just a little exploded.
It's not unusual.
Uh-huh. You're probably a little worse exploded because you were behind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so we're going to take a quick break. If you need to grab a snack, a drink, anything like that, use the restroom quickly, go ahead and do it, and we'll be back in a few minutes. So.
But I got along with Leslie.
Womp, womp.